Hello children, how are you all? You might be thinking that why we are all sitting at home? Yes? Yes, there is a reason behind that. God has a reason for allowing things to happen. We may never understand His wisdom, but we simply have to trust His will and we have to move on. So God bless you all. Myself, Mrs. Ajita Masih of Mount Carmel School. Today I am going to take class 4th Social Studies lesson number 5, Motions of the Earth. Now we will start the lesson. Motion of the Earth. When we look out from the moving train, we find that all objects, trees, houses, fields, pillars seem to move fast than us while we are stationary. Stationary means not moving. But actually it is we inside the train who is moving, not the objects outside. Similarly, the earth and along with it, everything on it, including us, is in a motion. The earth may seem to be still beneath our feet, but it is actually moving. What is the meaning of beneath? Below or under something. It is spinning around own axis as well as circling around the sun and elliptical orbit. These two motions of the earth are known as rotation and revolution. You can see in the image, it has been defined very clearly over there. Here, in the previous slide, we have gone through two motions of the earth that were rotation and revolution. So in this slide we will study about what is rotation. The daily spinning of the earth from west to east on its own axis is termed as rotation. The imaginary line axis of the earth is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degree to the vertical plane. It makes an angle of 66.5 degree to the orbit or path of revolution around the sun known as orbital plane. You can see the image, it is been given over there. This tilt of the earth remain fixed when it revolves around the sun. This is called as inclination of the earth axis. The northern tip of the axis is called as north pole, while the southern point is called as south pole. There are two images given over there in which about the angles it is been differentiated, and the next one is the day and night and the circle of illumination has been given. This is an image of Earth's rotation. This tilt of the earth remains fixed even when it revolves around the sun. This is called as inclination of the earth's axis. The northern tip of the axis is called north pole and the southern point is called as south pole. If you wish, you can draw the diagram in your copy after writing this answer. Okay, the next topic is the effects of earth rotation. The earth rotation causes the day and night. The speed of the earth rotation has affected the shape of the earth. The earth rotation affects the motion or movements of water in the oceans. The speed of rotation also affects the movements of the wind. The sun, you can just see the picture down. I will be explaining a little bit about that also. The portion of the earth that faces the sun receive the sun rays and experience day, while the other half, which is on the other side, away from the sun, experience darkness or night. The imaginary line that separates the lightened portion of the earth, day, from the dark one, night, it is termed as circle of illumination. In between day and night is a period of diffused light, termed as dawn or dusk, when the sun has not yet appeared on the horizon, but there is a faint light in the surrounding by daybreak. It is termed as dawn. So what is the meaning of dawn? Dawn means the time of day when light first appears in the sky, just before sunrise. Okay, the sun rays are slanting at this time, noon. This is the time period of maximum heat, as the sun rays are vertical at the time of the day. After the sunset in the evening, this period of faint light. What is the meaning of faint light? That cannot be seen clearly. Faint light before total darkness of night. This is termed as twilight or dusk. So what is the meaning of dusk? The time of the day when the light has almost gone, but it is not yet dark. Now we will go through day and night and the circle of illumination. The earth takes 23 hours, 56 minutes, 6 seconds, that is approximately 24 hours to complete one rotation. The portion of the earth that faces the sun receive the sun rays and experience day, while half, which is on the other side away from the sun, experience darkness or night. The imaginary lines that separates the lightened portion of the earth, day, from the darker one, night, is termed as circle of illumination. Now our next topic is revolution. What is revolution? The annual movement of the earth around the sun along a fixed path is called as revolution. The earth revolves along its orbit at a speed of 29.6 km per second. It takes approximately 365 days and 5 hours to complete one revolution. Thus, we have a year of 366 days every 4 years. It termed as leap year. That is the month of February. It is of 29 days. Okay, now we will study about the effects of revolution. Children, there are 3 main effects of revolution. Effects of revolution of the earth include the seasons and variation in the length of days and night. It determines the occurrence of the different seasons. It also determines the distribution of sun's energy. Our next topic is revolution of the earth and phenomena of the season. As we know, the entire year is divided into 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn and winter. The 4 seasons happens because of the tilt of the earth. At different times of the years, the sun rays hit different part of the globe, more directly. The angle of the earth axis tilt the northern hemisphere towards the sun during the summer season. Without the tilt of the earth axis, we won't have any seasons. Second one, climatic variation are due to the slight tilt of the earth, which spins like a top tilted at an angle of 23.5 degree in relation to its orbital path. This tilt explains why one hemisphere receives more sun rays than the other at a given time of the year. So in the picture you can see how the earth gives us different seasons. Okay children, I hope you understood this lesson. Read the chapter 5 times. I hope you have written the previous 2 lessons question answers. So after finishing that lesson, you can write the keywords from your books. By the time I will be providing you the question answers as well as the exercises. So take care, be safe. Thank you children.